Hello everyone! This hour on Verbling, the next in my pronunciation practice series, we're going to be working on the pronunciation of opposites, and we're going to take some of what we've learned over the previous four classes, and put it together in one big final project. More about that in just a minute. First, a little bit about me. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, hanging out in Lisbon, Portugal to bring you this class. By the way, here are 3 quick rules to help you participate. Don't forget to turn off, tune in, and open up. That means turn off your microphone when you're not speaking so we can keep the classroom nice and quiet. Also, tune in to the new words you're learning. Use them as actively as you can so I can correct you and give you feedback. Finally, open up to your classmates. Relax and have fun. We're all here to learn, and this is a safe and respectful place to practice your English. And that is all you need to know about me. Oh, let me get my camera working here. There we go. Let's say hello to all of you. Hello, Sergio. Welcome back. How are you?
Hello, John Eric. Hello, everyone. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm all right. Hanging in there. And let's see. Who is this? Alberto. Hello, Alberto. How are you? Hello, Alberto. Are you there? Don't forget, turn. Hello?
Yeah. Hi, teacher.
There we go. And where are you from, Alberto?
I'm from Spain.
Spain is big, Alberto.
I'm Spanish.
Whereabouts in Spain?
Whereabouts?
Mm-hmm.
So, living.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. Say again?
Can you hear me?
We lost you. You're very, very quiet. You were okay a second ago and it faded out. So just, more or less. It's very quiet, Alberto. Well,
Can you hear me?
a little bit. See if the connection is okay with your microphone. Because you were okay and then it dropped down. So test your microphone. Well, and let's say hello to Rafael. Nice to see you, Rafael. How are you?
Hello, teacher. Hello, everybody.
So,
Hello.
I put a link for you, and the link is in the chat window, which you can see over here. The class material is always below the video window when you enter the class. I will try to share my screen with you to make it easier, but you can open the material directly in your computer. All right? So, here's the plan. Let's scroll down. Oh, you know what? Let's change the view so you can see this as pages. There we go. So if you go down to the second page, you've got all the classes we've done. I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to click on today's class, and we'll get back to this in just a minute. Our final project is when we take what we've learned and apply it to something that you can practice, even outside the class. So we're going to use a monologue. I'm also going to open our mind map. What I try to do with the mind map is to take the key ideas that you should remember and put them all together for you in a place that you can review. So, looking at Unit 3, when we go to do our final project, we're going to review what we've learned about pronunciation in the last 4 classes, and we're going to use that as a way to analyze a monologue, and then you're going to have a chance to practice it and perfect it. For today, we're working on prefixes for opposites, and you can see that there's 3 prefixes there and a rule. Well, we'll work it out in just a minute, but you can go back here later. So that's in the second half of class. But in this half, as I said, let's start with opposites. it's a little difficult to remember which prefix creates an opposite. So we're going to practice those and then see if there's a rule we can follow. In fact, there is a rule. You'll see in a moment. Okay, so everyone, let's get started. And a quick hello to Roberto, who's joining us. Hi, Roberto. How are you?
Hi, fine, thanks. And you?
Very good. Nice to have you. Anton as well. I think you entered when I didn't see you. Hello, Anton.
Hi,
Very good. And where are you from, Anton?
I'm from Siberia.
From Siberia. Ooh, it must be cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
Well, hopefully this class will provide you with the warmth you need to continue learning English. I don't know what that means, but anyway. And, of course, Vincenzo. Hello, Vincenzo. Welcome back.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Very good. Okay, so let's get started. Before we do the final project, first this week, where is the stress in compound words? No, that's last week, sorry. Wait a second. I'm missing something important here. What am I missing? Oh, right, we have a little review. I forgot to put that there. Oh, my goodness. Hang on a second. I think we're going to skip our review because I don't have time to set it up. Let me erase this. We'll get to it if we can later. Okay, how do we say the opposite of honest? There are rules for it and how to pronounce it. So, let's perfect your intonation and word stress in pronunciation practice. By the way, how do you say the opposite of honest? You add a
Dishonest.
prefix. Say again?
Dishonest.
Dishonest is correct. And you can see that's one of our prefixes on the top. So we have, to make opposites, we often use dis, il, im, in, and ear, and finally un. I said un. I don't know what language that was. Un. Write the opposites of these adjectives. Use a dictionary to help you. You don't need a dictionary. You've got me. So the first one, dishonest. So let's figure out these from, take a guess, see if you can remember. If you get it wrong, don't worry. And then we're going to use those to try to work out a rule. Okay, so that was Sergio. Let's go to the top of the class. Alberto. Sergio did A. Honest becomes dishonest. What about reliable, Sergio? What's the opposite?
I think
What do you
it's,
think?
sorry.
Go ahead, Sergio.
Okay.
That's it, Sergio? I'm sorry, Alberto.
Yeah, Albert.
Alberto.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's irreliable, I think.
Let's see. Yes?
Yes, I think this way.
Okay. We're going to correct it in the end. Let's go around really quickly around the room, and then we'll check our answers at the very end, okay? So, Anton, light, C.
I think it's impolite.
Spell it?
It's impolite.
Yeah, but spell it for me, the prefix.
Im,
Spell it? What are the letters?
I-N.
I-N. Okay, got it. Impolite. Okay, got it.
Impolite.
Got it. Excellent. And Raphael. What about the rational?
Irrational.
So that's I-R, right?
IR.
Rational. Well, I don't see any spelling errors, so that means we must be on the right track. I don't think I turned off my spell check, so I think we're doing okay. So after Raphael was Roberto. Number 5, E, was mature. What do you think, Roberto? Remember, just make a guess if you're not sure. Don't worry.
I think it's Immature, maybe.
Okay. Spell the first two letters.
Yes, I-N.
N like N or M? M like mother?
N with N.
N like. By the way, whenever you're spelling, it's always good to give a word, something really concrete. So N like Nicaragua.
Ah, okay. N like Nicaragua. Yes.
Okay, got it. In mature. You know what? I think my spell check is broken. Because I'm pretty sure it's not immature. Immature. Maybe my spell check is off. Well, let's find out. We'll get there in a minute. Okay, so we're on to Mr. Vincenzo, the opposite of formal. Mr. Vincenzo, the opposite of formal.
More.
And spell it for me, the first two letters.
I-N.
N.
N like Naples.
Like Naples, not Nicaragua. Very good. Okay, we're almost there, everyone. We're back to the top of the list. Sergio. Legal becomes?
Legal.
And spell it for me?
I-L.
I-L, okay. Legal. Got it. Okay. And Alberto? Have satisfied.
Unsatisfied. U-N. Yes.
Got it. Unsatisfied. Interesting. I wonder if we can have more than one answer here. Anton, we're on to logical.
I'm not sure, but I think it's illogical. I-L.
Got it. I think you might be right. Raphael, we're on to moral, the opposite of moral.
Immoral.
N or M?
Immoral.
Yeah, but I am. Okay, got it. All right. Five left. Let's go to, we're back to Roberto for the opposite of correct.
I think it's incorrect. I-N like Nicaragua.
Again.
Yes.
Not discorrect? Oh, I thought it was discorrect. Find out. It's not discorrect. We're back to, after Roberto was Mr. Vincenzo, I think. I hope I didn't skip anyone. If I did, just tell me. We're back to Vincenzo for the opposite of reasonable.
Unreasonable.
In, like I-N, Naples?
No, I-R like Rome.
Oh, got it. You're reasonable.
It is no, I don't know. I'm not sure.
We'll find out soon enough.
I'm not sure. Yes.
Excuse me. Let's say a quick hello to Shinue. Are you there?
Hi, teacher. Call me.
Hi, how are you? So right now we're just guessing the opposite words using the prefixes. We're going to get to the pronunciation in a second. So your word is responsible. What prefix means the opposite of responsible? What do you think, Shinue? We've got dis, il, im, in, ear, un. D-I-S, I-L, I-M, I-N, I-R, or U-N. What do you think is the opposite of responsible?
Irresponsible.
Irresponsible.
Who is that woman, Shinue?
Oh, I am using a dictionary to check the pronunciation.
Oh, okay. I thought you had changed your voice. You sounded unusually feminine today. Okay, so he's cheating, but that's all right. You can cheat if you want.
Irresponsible.
Irresponsible. Whoops. Hey, my spell check is working because a little red line came up. So maybe we're doing okay. Okay, we're back to Alberto and then Anton to finish it. Acceptable, Alberto.
I think it's unacceptable with a UN.
Excellent. And Anton?
Impossible. I am.
Impossible is impossible. I am. Okay. And
Teacher, I
Yes.
find a mistake.
oh wait, hang on a second. We're going to correct it right now. One moment.
Oh.
1 second. Because actually, what we're going to see is that there might be more than one answer. So, dishonest, we have dishonest. Irreliable. Now, interestingly, the spell check says it's okay. But the answer should be, what should it be, class? Not irreliable, but what do you think, class? Not irreliable, but what should it be?
Unreliable.
Unreliable. Right.
I make them made the same reason. Error, teacher. It is reasonable.
Unreliable. Strangely, it doesn't come up as a spelling error, so I don't know what that means. But anyway, the answer is unreliable. We have C was impolite, and we have impolite. This one is an easy mistake to make. Impolite. Yeah. But it's so similar that even I have to think about it, and I'm a native speaker. Because impolite sounds okay, but it's not. It's impolite. I am. Irrational is okay. Now, immature is the exact same situation. Not immature, but immature. Like this. Whoops! What did I just do? 1 second. Alright. There we go. And actually, the spell check did come up for that, finally. So my computer is working. Okay. Next we had informal is okay. Illegal is okay. Unsatisfied. What should it be, class? Not unsatisfied, although I guess it's not really wrong, to be honest with you.
Dissatisfied. Dissatisfied.
Satisfied is right. Dissatisfied. But you know, it doesn't sound strange to say unsatisfied. It sounds kind of okay. We have to take a look. But anyway, dissatisfied is absolutely correct. Illogical was right. Immoral was right. Next one, incorrect. I think you all know that. It's really common when you're learning a language to say correct and incorrect. Irresponsible. Was that irresponsible? No, irreasonable. Ah.
Unreasonable.
Unreasonable is right. And irresponsible is good, unacceptable, and impossible. And there you go. All of that was just you guessing. And it's pretty good guesses. But guess what? There are rules. So let's find out what they are. We often use im with words beginning with these letters. Well, that's easy, because we just did it. Okay, so take a look and tell me what are the letters we need to keep in mind for these rules. So again, we often use im with words beginning with these two letters. You can take a look here. Actually, I'll turn off the page view so we can see them all together. 1 second. Let's get rid of that. There, now you can see it together. So, what do you think? Hello, anyone?
Hello, teacher.
Letter P
Say again?
with letters P and
Listen.
We're doing Rule A. We often use im
R.
with words beginning with letters, and I heard someone say P,
P and M.
P, and M. Let's see. Impolite,
Immoral.
immoral, so
Mature.
immature. Immature. So that's correct. That's absolutely right. Okay. So let's do the others.
Mm.
We often use ill with words beginning with the letter
Ill.
Mhm.
How did you say? Ill.
ill. Look at B. We often use ill with words beginning with the letter
Illogical.
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 L.
So L.
L.
Whenever you have an L word, it's going to be ill. In fact, we didn't get that one wrong, so I guess you knew that.
The R. Also R, no?
R?
Sì.
Let's see. Ill,
Ill and R. Oh.
but ill rational? We don't
Yeah.
say ill rational. We don't say ill reasonable. So just,
No, are you right? No, you are right.
just R. Or just
Yes,
L,
yes.
sorry, just L.
Just L.
Just
Okay. In Rule C, the third rule, we often use IR with words beginning with the letter. Only one
R.
letter. Exactly.
R.
That's it. So it's not too hard to remember these. And the great thing is that they'll always be this way. But notice, there are many adjectives which do not follow these rules. Case in point, unpleasant. Right? It should be unpleasant, but it's not. It's unpleasant. Disloyal should be illoyal, but it's not. Unrealistic should be irrealistic. Should be, but it's not. So there's many exceptions. What can you do about those exceptions? Hey, class, let me ask you.
Memorize.
Memorize. The answer is, I don't know if I agree with you. Why do you think I don't agree that memorization is a good way? What's the problem with memorization?
You forgot.
You have to think about it.
That's true. That's actually right. You have to think about it, and that slows you down. So here's what I think.
But it's all automatic, no? The other possibilities to learn automatically, to answer automatically.
Okay, but how do you do that? Look, here's what I want to suggest.
Experience. We have pronounced a lot of words, a lot of time, these words.
And Vincenzo wins the prize. That's exactly the right answer. In other words, if you look at research, language research, you learn through massive exposure, massive experience, not through memorization. You don't learn anything through memorization, except maybe grammar, maybe. The problem is that when you have exceptions, memorizing them takes so much effort, and there's so many exceptions in English, it's almost not worth it. Rather than do that, lots of speaking, that's okay, but mostly lots and lots and lots and lots of reading. Tons of reading. The constant exposure to text will take care of most of this, and you don't need to memorize it. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind for the future.
That's the problem for every language teacher.
It is.
Yes, they are not so rational, you know.
It's true, but I think that Portuguese, Italian, French are a little less, slightly less irregular than English. Although spelling in French is difficult, and there's a lot of irregularities in Italian, but it still seems more logical than English, to be honest with you. English is really difficult in that way. Anyway, here you've only got 3 rules. If you want to memorize them, go for it. It's only 3. But I got something better than memorization, which is this. if you want to return to any of the lessons we've learned, go here, double-click on prefixes, and there's your rule. Dis for dis. Oh, wait, that's not right. Oh, I made a mistake. Wait a second, it should be im. Oh, I can't correct that right now. I have to go to the original. Sorry. That should be im for P and M. Il for L and R for ear for R. Oh, I have to correct that, and I can't do it right now. Sorry. I can't change it right now because this is a permanent link. But I'll go back. I'll do it later.
Is missing. UN.
It is, because you mean I am.
UN.
UN, un. Because
Unreliable. Unreliable.
Right. Because unacceptable, unreliable. I mean, there's no rule. There's no obvious rule for it. So I guess that's the point. You have to just do the best you can. But you know that it means the opposite, un. If I can find a rule, I will certainly tell it to you or give it to you later on. But take a look at this. Take the opposites that you've learned. Let's do it from memory if we can. Take your opposites, and I want you to put them, let's work in pronunciation. So the little dots correspond to the syllables. The big dot is the stress. In dishonest, the stress is on the second syllable. Dishonest. Second syllable. Raphael, take a look at the second word. Where is the stress? Remember, dishonest, the stress is on the second syllable. Raphael, where is the stress in the second word?
Dishonest, for example, could be.
No, the second word.
Impolite.
Look at that big dot.
The big. Yeah. Thank you. Irrational.
Go back to the second word. Impolite.
It's in the third. Impolite.
Wait. Look at the big dot above the third syllable. See it? The big dot.
Yeah.
So the stress is on the third syllable, right? Say it again, Raphael.
Impolite.
Better, much better. Impolite. Impolite.
Impolite.
Here's the trick, class. This is something to keep in mind for the future. In English, it's not so much that we put more emphasis on the stress. It's that we take away the emphasis from the other syllables. So instead of saying impolite, right? That if you want to exaggerate, it's okay. But in reality, what we do is we eat, we swallow the other syllables. So instead of saying impolite, we say we change the E to an and the O to an impolite. Impolite. And we pronounce the vowel very clearly in the third syllable.
Irrational.
Oh, Shinwei, your mother's in the room.
Mother.
What's she doing in there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing the online dictionary. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Tell your sister to get out of the room and stop. Okay. Let's say a quick hello to, how do I say your name? Is it Haila? How do I pronounce your name?
Yes, is it Haila?
Haila. Hello,
Yes.
Haila. How are you?
Hi. Fine.
Very short answer. Fine. not okay, more or less fine. So, Haila, what we've done so far is we've looked at we've made a few guesses about how to form opposites. We've worked out 3 rules, which you'll see summarized on this page. By the way, don't forget, if you want the links, you can go here to our chat window, and you'll see it. You can open this in your computer. And now what we're going to do is work out a rule for pronunciation, if we can. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect.
A question, teacher.
Yeah.
What about words that begin with W? As wise, for example.
Such as?
I can make the opposite of wise. Other word with W.
But give me an example.
Wise.
Wise, like smart, wise.
No. What is it? Wisdom. What is the noun from wisdom?
Wise, yes. W-I-S-E. Wise.
Wise.
Uh-huh.
Wise. Yes.
But what's the question? How to pronounce
How can I make the opposite of wise?
Unwise.
Unwise, yes. So generally it's un.
Yeah. Generally it's un. I mean, I guess the point is, with the three rules that we just looked at, I guess the point is that if you see those particular letters, it probably won't be un. But for the rest of the alphabet, it probably will be. Although there are exceptions. So yeah, wise, unwise. But then you got a word like weird. What's the opposite of weird?
Weird. No.
Can you say unweird?
I don't know, teacher.
The answer is not really. You can't really say unweird unless you're joking. It doesn't work. So instead of saying unweird, you've got to say normal.
Is it possible to say I'm weird or not?
No.
It's not used.
So it's not used. So the point is, rules only help you some of the time, I guess. Okay, so let's go back to Hyla. Can look at the word in the third box. Can you see it?
Yes.
Can you say it for me?
Unreliable.
Almost. Unreliable.
Unreliable.
Excellent. So look at those dots. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 syllables, 1 dot per syllable. And the stress is on the third syllable because the big dot is above the third syllable. Unreliable. Unreliable.
Unreliable.
That's it. Very good. Where are you from, Hyla?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Okay, great. Nice to have you with us. Let's go back to Mr. Roberto for the fourth one. Can you say the word in the fourth column, Roberto?
Irrational.
Okay, good. And where's the stress? Which syllable?
In the second syllable.
Irrational. Good. Say that for me one more time, but be careful of the R. Irrational.
Irrational.
That's it. So you got to put the R on this kind of more on the second syllable. Rash. So if you can say rash, you got it. Irrational. Rather than Be careful not to roll your R's. Irrational. One more time, Roberto.
Irrational.
There you go. Okay. Let's see if we can categorize the rest of the words that we've learned. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it up so you can see it here. Whoops. I'm going to see it below. All right, we've done 4. We've got a bunch left. Pick a word, okay, one that we haven't done, and let's see if we can fit it onto the columns. I can't write in the boxes, so we'll just do it by speaking. All right. So let's go first to Mr. Alberto. We've done dishonest. Do the next one that you find. We've done we've done reliable and unreliable. We've done polite and impolite. We've done the A, B, C, and D. So take E for us, Alberto. Which column does it belong in? Say it and tell us which column. Remember, you're doing the opposite. So do E. The opposite of mature is?
The opposite of, sorry?
Of E, mature.
I think it's mature.
Opposite.
Uh,
What is the prefix we need? It begins with an M.
I am.
Right. So say it for me. Roberto.
Immature.
Ah, so what column is that? First, second, third, or fourth?
No, I think it's the second column. I think.
So say it again.
Immature.
There you go. Immature. Right. Second column. Immature. That's how it works. Okay, Raphael, we're on to F.
Immature.
F.
Informal.
Good. Okay, so where does it go? Which column?
Informal. In the second one, the first column.
In the first column. The second item in the first column. Informal. The stress is on the second syllable, and there's only 3 syllables. So that is correct. First column. Excellent. Okay? And Sergio, we're on to you for letter G, legal. Say the opposite and tell me which column. Sergio?
I'm sorry, I was muted. Illegal, the second syllable.
Right.
Stressed is the first.
That's right. The first column. So say it again for me.
Illegal, the second syllable, the first column.
Good. Illegal. That's right. Illegal. Got it. All right. Alberto, did you have a question?
Okay. Hello?
Yes, hello?
Can you hear me?
You're a little quiet. I can hear you, though.
Can you hear me?
Yes?
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay.
I have problems with the microphone.
Yeah, we can hear you okay. It's all right. Okay, so I think next in line was Mr. Shinue. Again, do the opposite. Letter H, satisfied.
Satisfied. Dissatisfied.
Which column?
The first column.
The first column. I don't agree, because how many syllables does dissatisfied have? Not 3 syllables, doesn't it? It's got more than 3. How many syllables does it have?
Oh, the 2 syllable is stressed.
That's true. But how many syllables are in the first column? Look, dishonest, 3 syllables. Yeah. So, you're doing what? Dissatisfied. That's more than 3 syllables, isn't it? So which column does it go in? Not the first column. But look, look at the little balls on top of the columns.
The fourth column.
Exactly. So say it again.
Dissatisfied.
Right. Dissatisfied. That's it. Okay, excellent. So, Mr. Vincenzo, we're on to I. The opposite of logical is?
Illogical.
Illogical. Great. Which column?
Illogical. Illogical. 7 o'clock. 4. The
Fourth?
Fourth column.
Fourth correct.
Oh, illogical. Illogical.
That's it. Okay, let's go.
The second syllable.
The second syllable is stressed. That's right. Okay, you've all got the hang of it. So now I just want to hear the word and the column. That's all I want to hear. So let's go back to Mr. Alberto. Alberto, J, moral.
Okay, immoral.
Which column? Column. Good. Immoral. First column is correct. Excellent.
Immoral.
Hyla?
Yes.
We're on letter K. Correct. Where does it go?
Correct.
The opposite. Not correct, but the
second.
opposite. So say the word first with the prefix.
Correct.
No, the opposite. You have to put a prefix. Is it discorrect? No. Is it ear correct? No. So what's the prefix? Uncorrect. Okay, and which column?
Second.
Wait a second. Is it really incorrect, or is there a better choice? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. We go back up here. Earlier when we saw it, we decided that number, in the third column, it was incorrect, actually. Okay, so you're close. It's actually incorrect. And there's no real rule to know it. You just have to learn it. So, incorrect. And which column do you think it goes in, Hyla? Say it again. Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Correct.
So what do you think? Which column?
Second.
You're right. Incorrect. Incorrect.
Correct.
So the act is a little bit stronger than the other syllables. Okay. Raphael, doing L.
Teacher, I have
Yes.
a question.
Go for it.
And how many syllables for incorrect?
Incorrect. 3 syllables.
3 syllables.
Mhm.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
And
Just
is a syllable.
K is a syllable, yeah. Incorrect. Yeah, that's it. Just like impolite. 1, 2, 3. Incorrect.
The last letter T is a syllable.
Not the last letter T, no. R-E-C-T is a syllable. Rect.
Oh, R-E-C-T.
Right.
This word only has 3 syllables.
Yeah, that's it. 3 syllables. I wouldn't lie to you. And also, look at the chat window. The way Sergio wrote it is exactly right.
Incorrect.
That's it. Okay.
Which column?
Stay again?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. And I forgot where we left off. I think it was Roberto. I can't remember. I think it was Roberto. So we're on. Oh wait, what was it, Raphael? Did I skip you, Raphael?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. There are a lot of echo.
I need to highlight for a second because we're getting an echo. Let me just mute that. So, okay, I think it's okay. So, Hyla, just make sure you've got all the windows closed except the Hangout because we're hearing an echo from your side. Okay. So, Raphael, take it away for L.
L. Reasonable.
And the opposite?
The opposite is unreasonable.
Okay. Okay, but listen to my pronunciation here.
Yeah.
Unreasonable.
Unreasonable.
Good.
Unreasonable. Unreasonable. The second one is the stress. I think is in the second one syllable.
I think so. Yeah.
For this is in the fourth column.
Okay.
The fourth column.
It's got to be the fourth. Although unreasonable has 5 syllables, and that's not a choice. But I agree with you. It seems like it's the fourth is the closest. Unreasonable. And let me just double check that I'm not crazy. Yeah, you're right. It is the fourth column. So it's got 5 syllables, but it goes in the fourth column. It's the same pattern. Unreasonable. Okay, that's it. And Roberto, let's do M.
Irresponsible.
Good.
I think it's the third column.
Say it again.
Irresponsible.
So, you are correct. It is the third column, but be careful with the R's. Let me try to say this slowly. Irresponsible. So say era. Yeah, that's it. Irresponsible.
Irresponsible.
That's it. And you're absolutely right. The third column, just like unreliable, irresponsible. Okay? And we're on to Sergio for N.
Unacceptable.
You got to put in that K sound. It's missing. There's 2 C's, so one of them sounds like a K, like a kappa. Say it again.
Unacceptable.
Good. Good. Alan?
Okay. The first column.
But that's not how you said it. You said it like the third column. You said unacceptable, which is correct.
Yeah, the third column.
So you said it right, but you put it in the wrong column. Because it's not unacceptable. That would be the fourth. It's unacceptable, unreliable, irresponsible, unacceptable. So it's the third. But you said it correctly. Unacceptable. Let me just hear the k. Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
That's it. Very good. Okay. So we're on to, I think it's Vincenzo for our last one. O. Letter O. Vincenzo.
Letter O. Impossible. Impossible.
Mm-hmm. Are you saying in or im? In like
In.
Naples or im like mother?
M like mother.
Okay, good.
Impossible. The second
Syllable.
syllable. See, like
Good.
dishonest. First column.
First column? No, not the first column because impossible has 4 syllables.
Impossible. You are right. Impossible. The fourth.
The fourth column.
Fourth column. Yes. Impossible.
Okay, so this is what I want all of you to do. Let's take 1 minute. Let's practice the pronunciation.
Impossible.
But I'm going to ask you to turn off your microphone because if we all do this at the same time, it's going to be really loud. So I'm going to say them and you repeat. And I'm going to go column by column. So just listen and repeat just to get a little practice. Later, I can record my voice and send it to you so you can practice on your own if you want. But let's try it together. Okay, here we go. The first column, dishonest. Now you repeat, dishonest. Informal. Illegal. Immoral. Second column, impolite, immature, incorrect. The third column, unreliable, irresponsible, unacceptable. And the fourth column, finally, irrational, dissatisfied, illogical, unreasonable, impossible. All right, so hopefully that helps you out a little bit. As I said, I can send a recording later so you can practice on your own. But guess what we're going to do now? Right now, what I want you to do is, it says say the sentences, but I don't want you to say them. I want you to, on a piece of paper, I want you to write a sentence with opposites from exercise A, input A. And to make your life easy, I'm going to move this down so you can see these. Move this down here. Okay? I want you to write a sentence, but don't tell us the sentence. What you're going to do is write a sentence, and then together we're going to do a quick activity where you read out your sentences, but do not say the opposite. So the example here is, it's going to be quite an informal party. There's no need to dress up. But what you're going to say instead to the group is a buzzword. What I mean by buzzword is a word that sounds like the word, but is not the word. So instead of saying it's going to be an informal party, you're going to say, it's going to be a fizz-buzz party. Or you could say it's the informal. You could say fizz-buzz, or fizz-buzz-buzz, or any other word you like. We're going to try to guess what word you're trying to say. Okay? So take a minute, pick a word, create a sentence, write it down if you like, and then let's compare answers. Okay? So I'll do one example for all of you to see. I did that one, but let's do another one. I'm going to just say one more. So let me take, for example, so this one has a fizz, fizz, buzz, buzz. Okay. So tell me what tell me what word I'm trying to say, class. Don't take a. Wait a second. I have to think for a second. Don't take a fizz, buzz, buzz, buzz approach to your problems. Instead, work out a plan and follow it. Don't take out a fizz, buzz approach to your problems. Fizz, buzz, or fizz, buzz. Don't take a fizz, buzz approach to your problems, class. Work out a plan and try to stick to it. And then you'll solve your problems. What word am I trying to say? What do you think?
Don't take away.
Take away? No, that's not one of our opposite words.
I guess, yeah.
Unreasonable.
Good guess. Very good guess. Very good guess. It wasn't the word I was thinking of, but very good guess. Listen to the context again.
See.
Don't take a fizz buzz approach to your problems. Instead, work out a plan, follow it, and you'll solve them. You're very close, Vincenzo. Very close.
Because I don't remember the other one.
I'll move this up. Wait. I'll move this up a little bit so you can see the choices.
Yeah.
What word did you say before, Vincenzo?
Illogical. No, it was illogical. It was
Unreasonable.
unreasonable.
You're close. You're close.
Illogical. No.
You're in the right column, but it's the wrong word. You're right. It is the fourth column, but it's not that word.
Illegal.
Don't take an illegal approach to your problems. Wait a second.
Irresponsible.
Say again?
Irresponsible.
Correct. Say the sentence for me. That's right. You remember the sentence?
No.
Don't take an wait, did you say irresponsible or irrational?
No, irresponsible.
Oh no, it was irrational.
Oh.
No, you're joking, teacher. No.
Don't take an irrational approach to your problems. Work out a plan, follow it, and you'll solve them. It was irrational. Okay? Sergio, you try one. Let's see if we can guess what it is.
Okay.
And look at the example if you want a little help. My buzzword was fizzbuzz. You can use that or another word. So don't say the opposite word. We're going to guess that one.
Okay, I wanna try. Don't be fizz. What's the word?
Fizzbuzz.
Fizzbuzz. Because you have done a good job.
Okay, one more time. The whole sentence?
Okay. Don't be fizzbuzz. Because you have done a good job.
Don't be fizzbuzz because you've done a good job, right?
Yeah.
Do me one favor. Try to say fizzbuzz with the same amount of syllables as the real word. So if the real word has 3 syllables, it would be fizzbuzzbuzz or fizzbuzzbuzz.
I gotcha.
Yeah? Try it again.
Okay. Okay. Don't be fizzbuzz.
Fizzbuzzbuzzbuzz. Got it.
Because you have done a good job.
Fizzbuzzbuzzbuzz.
Is it dissatisfied?
Dissatisfied. Yeah, that's it.
Is it right?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Vincenzo, give us one more. We have time for one more.
It is fizz buzz that you do this.
It is fizz buzz 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 that you do this. Fizz buzz 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 that you do this. It's hard to guess the word because I don't know if what you did is good or bad. Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
A bad thing, teacher.
It's a bad thing. It's fizz buzz 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 that you do this, so stop doing it. Is that right?
I don't know. Yeah, what did you choose?
I didn't choose a word yet. I just said, I gave an extra part of the sentence. Well, class, what do you think about Vincenzo's example?
Well,
Irresponsible?
Betrayed. You have betrayed me. It's fizz buzz buzz that you do this.
And Sergio, what was your guess?
Oh, I thought I said irresponsible, but no. No, it's not make sense now. Okay.
Anyone else before we run out of time?
Another choose. The colon is correct.
Unreliable?
Can I try?
The colon is correct. The colon where is responsible is correct, but it is not responsible.
Well, unfortunately, our time is up. So.
Hello, Vincenzo. Please give me a chance to talk.
But we've got to go. We've got to go now.
It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable, this teacher.
Unacceptable. We'll have more practice in the next class. Sorry, guys. I got to start the business class right now. Okay? I'm going to give you a little bit of homework later on today. You can practice, and in the next class, Shinue, you'll have your chance. Okay? Bye for now, everyone. See you soon. Bye for now. I'll be back in 1 minute for the business class.